guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I thought we would do a couples Q&A. I put out a message on Instagram and we have so many questions to answer, and excuse the background, we're currently on holiday, so we're not in our normal setting. It's also about 10 o'clock at night and I just said to Matt, we need to film that Q&A, and he was really up for it. So I hope you appreciate this video and the dedication of, I just really wanted all my videos to still be going even though we're on holiday.
Did you? I didn't realise.
I thought a Q&A would be a nice easy one. So should we get into the questions?
Let's.
What's the first question?
How do you guys manage adult life? Kids, jobs, household chores and couple time? Well, we don't have couple time, so we don't have to manage that.
So true.
Adult life,
what?
same thing. We don't have that. So
we just have kids and jobs and household chores.
Household chores, yeah. So basically, that's our day. Kids, school, pick them up, do some work, household chores. I do them all. Emily pretends with some cleaning videos that she does some, but it's actually me.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Yeah.
You do, don't you? You big softie.
Not with you. I just believe other people have love at first sight.
What is your favourite thing about each other? My favourite thing about Matt is that he always does the right thing. He's like a really good guy. Really kind. You always do it. Well, I mean, that I know of.
My favourite thing about you is that you think I do the right thing. I've convinced her.
No, but you are like,
right.
You're such a nice person.
Hold on a minute. You say that I do the right thing, but you don't think I'm always right.
What? I mean, you're like a really nice guy.
Oh, thanks. You're a great mum.
Is that your favourite thing?
Yeah. Which it obviously wasn't until we had kids, but now it is.
Damn,
so my favourite things have changed. I had two favourite things before. It was when we first met, when we were in love at first sight.
What was that then?
Oh, I hate people drinking on camera, sorry.
What
or eating
what
when your
was
phone's
that then?
Next question.
They're gone now. I'm glad it's changed.
Yeah. They're going down south.
They're going down south. What is your biggest pet peeve of each other?
Pet peeve?
That is like annoying habit.
Yeah.
You pick your feet. Should I put that or not?
Put that, you said it.
Should I say that?
Well, you eat the bits. That's really
Oh my! I do not.
That freaks me out a little bit. That's why I've stopped doing it. Maybe you've done it on purpose to stop me doing it.
Stop.
My pet peeve
is... she must be Canadian.
Actually, I know what it is.
Oh,
it's
God.
your passenger antics. Emily's the worst passenger in the world. And I'm not a bad driver. I'm not the best, but I know I'm not a bad driver. No,
I think you're a really good driver. I'm just like, since I had kids, I get really anxious, and I get anxious in a car. Yeah. Like I feel like we're going to crash.
I feel like I'm going to crash because of your reaction of someone changing a lane 5 miles ahead of me.
But so what do we do sometimes if we're going on a long journey?
We put Emily in the boot.
I sit in the back.
We put a blindfold on and put Emily in the boot.
Next question is, Matt, do you get recognised through Emily's videos, and how do you find it? All
the time, literally.
It has happened a couple of times.
Trying to wear a disguise.
No, once Matt got home late from work and I was like, where have you been? And he went, it's your fault I'm late. Someone recognised him in the supermarket. They were like, excuse me, are you Emily Norris's husband?
I don't get recognised. The baby gets recognised. Jackson gets recognised.
If you're with Jackson, yeah.
And they're like, are you Emily Norris's husband? I'm like, no, I'm Matt. Do you not know who I am?
Oh, Matt Norris.
If you do see us though, and you do watch Emily's videos or Instagram, then say hello, because
yeah,
it's
that's
just nice.
True. Yeah, because
unless you hate us, then yeah, don't bother talking to us. We hate you.
Stop it. No, because sometimes, like more often than not, people obviously don't want to like disrupt us because we're like out as a family. But then I'll get messages when I get home saying, "Oh, we saw you in wherever today. And I'm
Summers.
like, oh, you should have said hello. And I'm like,
Always
oh,
in
you
there.
should have said hello. But I think people, like, my viewers are actually really considerate. They're really sweet, aren't they?
What's your favourite holiday you've been on together?
Oh, what, with or without kids? We can just
With or
whatever.
without kids, yeah.
Well, Punta Cana is our happy place, isn't it? We go there most years and we love it. And maybe as a couple, like, we loved that little island in Thailand, or Perhentian Islands in Malaysia. Amazing.
Maybe Venice.
Venice, because he proposed. Yeah,
Barcelona.
Barcelona, I was pregnant.
Yeah, they're city breaks, but yeah, probably Perhentian Islands.
Oh no, but also when we went on that cruise in Norway, that was like so beautiful. Like, we were like, it was weird, especially some nights it didn't get dark at all. It was just light all night, and we were like, it's like heaven. Like, it felt like weird. Like, it was so nice.
We've been really lucky. We've been actually, LA's really cool, but
yeah, we're in LA
someone
at the moment.
asked, would we move to America? I saw that on one of the questions.
Yeah.
No. No.
No, you're a homeboy.
No.
I hope our boys
America could be your home, but I think it's a good holiday destination for us, and I think we want to travel America more with the kids. But I don't think I could live here.
Oh, it's really cool. Like, the food is amazing.
Yeah, it's just so big. Like,
it's massive.
I guess is what's great, because you probably get loads of land if you buy a house and stuff, but it's a bit annoying that everywhere you go you have to get in the car for like 45 minutes, an hour, and it's just like, seriously.
I suppose you get used to it though.
Yeah, the kids have been good.
Quite a few people asked about chores, like how we split our chores, and if Matt has his chores and if I have my chores. We're pretty much like a team.
We just do what needs to be done, don't we? It's like, if one's working, then the other one's doing the chores.
Yeah. I think there's like certain things around the house that, like, it's been unspoken that you just do. Yeah. Like, take out the rubbish and mow the lawn and like things like that. Like, you'd never be like, who wants to mow the lawn? Yeah. It'd just be like, it'd be you.
Yeah. Our artificial grass.
The front lawn.
She still thinks I have to mow it.
The front lawn. And then there's certain things that I do. But when it comes to like the daily, like laundry, cleaning, cooking, all of that, we're just like whoever is available. Does he still make your heart flutter? Yes.
No.
When I have the chance to actually look at him, which is never, then yeah. Who has more
subscribers? No one knows, but I actually have a channel with 1 million subscribers.
It's called Knobs Are.
Emmy's also starting a channel with jokes. She's got -4 million subscribers.
Right. The next question is, who has more facial/hair products? But I read it as, who has more
facial hair products. I've got more facial hair, but you've got more facial hair products because you've got rid of the facial hair.
Stop it. But who has more products? Basically, the winner is definitely him. Because of what he does.
No, I have a lot
you
of
have
products.
So many samples.
I have a lot of products for a man, but I actually think, like with shoes, you have more. Now, you're going to be like,
you have more shoes.
Have you seen under our bed?
No.
Yeah. I've had a good old clear out of my shoes. I now only have 782 pairs. That's 1,564 shoes.
Oh my god.
Has YouTube affected your marriage at all? What do you think?
Yes. In a good way?
You hope?
I hope.
Yeah, in a good way. I think it's really helped.
Yeah. And it's like, it's been really nice. Like, it's taken pressure off a bit as well, because when we had Fraser, like before we had Fraser, we had to save to have time off. Like, I had to save the money in the bank to be able to take maternity, and then obviously I had to go back to work, and it was this massive huge wrench, and I had to go back like pretty much full time. But I was so torn. Like, I wanted to be off, but I had to work because we have bills. and stuff. And you felt really guilty because I had to work and stuff. But now it's like I have the best of both worlds. Like I can be at home. I still work really hard. Like I work every night. I know people don't maybe see that, but I work till like midnight or 1 o'clock, or you know, just working away, because I think I'd rather work really late and like grind myself into the ground, but be engaged with the kids in the day. Like I film during nap times, edit at night, do emails when I'm
stop those naps,
pushing them on the swing.
Yeah.
Don't I?
Yeah, you work.
I feel like I work harder now than ever.
Yeah, but you enjoy it more.
I love it, so it doesn't feel like work. Sorry, I don't know if I've answered the question. Has it affected our marriage?
Well, basically, she's just not stopped talking in the past 10 minutes. Just the story of our marriage. No, it's a real benefit. It's brought us loads of amazing experiences as well.
Yeah.
We're here. We've travelled a fair amount, and the kids just get the benefit, which I think just helps the family, and therefore our marriage. And it's just given us like a new lease of life. I don't think we needed it, or I don't think we felt like we needed it, but then now we've had it, I think it's been really good.
Yeah, it's like a cool, like, new thing. Like, it's just exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. And
yeah, I felt quite proud of myself.
You do wonder as well, like, where we would be if we didn't do it. Like, you've been doing it for 5 years, so yeah, obviously.
This next question we had quite a few times. Are y'all gonna move into your dream house soon, or is this your dream house? So, this is obviously not our dream house because we're on holiday in a 1 bedroom.
Probably would be worth more than any house we could ever afford.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's on a marina. It's very nice. But we are torn. Like, we're basically addicted to looking on Rightmove at properties. But when we actually do view houses, we realize what we have, and we're like, actually our house has everything we need. It's ideal. Like, there's so many good things about our house. So then, I don't know. The answer is we have no plans at the moment.
No, it doesn't really matter. Like, we've got a beautiful house.
Yeah, we're really happy, and like we've just got it all the way we want it.
Yeah, so no, that's the reason why we would move. If anything, it's like we have a bug.
Yeah, I think it's like the whole house is done, and you get like itchy, and you're like, oh well, we could do that project, or we could like, So no plans yet.
And we're young-ish.
Yeah.
We feel like we've got one move in us, don't we?
Yeah, maybe
like
one more
One big move. Why did you decide to renew your wedding vows?
So, if you haven't noticed on Instagram and things, I like to celebrate every little achievement and milestone and stuff. I think 10 years is worth celebrating. Yeah. And basically, we wanted to book a holiday for our 10 year anyway. And the resort that we booked, when I called and was booking it and paying for it, they said that if it's your wedding anniversary, you get 1 night free to stay. So you had to send off your marriage certificate and all of that. And then they said, would you like to renew your vows for like $300? And I was like, yes. So we booked it, and now it's like, we're getting a photographer and a cake and flowers.
I didn't know this story. I thought that you just wanted to renew our vows. I didn't know it was some deal. You got a free night or whatever, and you sent off these stuff.
So it's become
lost its love.
No, but do you know what? The main like reason as well is I think the 3 boys will love it. Like, they look at our wedding photos and they talk about it and stuff, and I think they'll get a real like kick out of seeing like Mummy and Daddy getting married again. I think it's really nice for them as well to see like how in love we are and stuff. Yeah.
It'd be a nice keepsake, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And like when we got married,
I can't wait for my stag do.
What?
2 weeks
in Vegas.
Backpacking in Australia. Oh, in Vegas for 5 nights.
No, when we got married, we were obviously like a lot younger, 10 years younger than this.
Blind.
We had 0 money, didn't we?
Yeah.
We had like no money. We had a very low cost wedding and stuff. Not that this is going to be like, you know, but I just feel like a lot of people will probably feel the same. Like when you have your wedding one way, and like you sort of look back and you think, oh, I would have maybe done it differently. So this is like a chance to do it slightly differently as well. Like so chill and stuff.
And we have 3 children.
And with the 3 boys. What did Matt think when you first started doing YouTube?
I thought it was a really good idea.
Did Did you not like it?
Just thought it was weird. Yeah, that's alright.
Like everyone else
does.
No,
but then like you supported me with everything that I do.
Yeah, your business was weird when you started it.
Exactly, it still is. Any career moves that I'd made, you supported. So I was like, well, I'm just going to go with it.
Yeah, and you were a bit like, if Emily's happy.
Yeah, look, you seem like you was enjoying it. So like, yeah, it was a bit awkward when you get a camera out in public, but then you still don't do that much anyway because you find that a little bit
get a bit nervous.
embarrassing, which is like fair enough. Do you know what I mean? Because you're effectively talking to no one, but then obviously you're talking to your audience, but I mean your audience don't see you talking to a camera. But then obviously it's a massive success now. But I never doubted it. I never doubted you.
Thanks.
And it's, like I say, it's changed our lives. So it's funny. There's still people that don't get it. They either don't ask you about it, or they ask you and they just don't understand. And it's quite funny because it doesn't really matter because there's like quite a chunk of people that do understand it, and like I read all the comments or a lot of them. And it's a big part of people's lives what Emily's doing. So
yeah, and that's it. Like I think.
Sorry, that's our helicopter. We're just going to go out for dinner. We're going to come back and film the rest of this Q&A.
God, it's really low, that helicopter. When I started out vlogging, I really wanted like the support of my friends and family around me. And for some people, like they just don't get it, which is totally fine. Like I love YouTube, so I obviously got it. But now as the years have gone on, I've kind of realized like I don't need friends and family to get it because I have you guys that get it, and there's like 400,000 of you, and just the emails of support and like how I've helped people and stuff like that, they just keep me going. Like
you've got people that don't get it but they're supportive, so like sometimes they're the best people. They're just like, I don't really understand what you're doing, but you seem happy and like you're doing something like that you enjoy. Yeah, and that's the most important thing. I think
YouTube is becoming like more accepted now. Like it's becoming more mainstream. You're seeing vloggers on like Strictly Come Dancing. Is it Strictly Come Dancing? I know it says Strictly Come Dine with me. Strictly.
And then people that don't get it, it's just like we say, it doesn't really matter, but it's also like roll with the times. You know what I mean? It's just like modern day.
Why are you so perfect? # couple goals. You guys, we are not perfect.
She's not perfect.
Oh. No, we're just like the same as everyone. We have our moments, don't we, doll?
Yeah, doll.
Ow, I was going to do that and I hurt myself.
Come.
Right. How did you know each other was the one? I think when Matt and I first met. No, when we first met, you may know the story already. I feel like I've said it a few times, but when we met, I was like, it's nice to meet you. Like we got on really well, but I was like, I'm going to book my trip around the world with my friends tomorrow, so we can swap numbers, but I'm off, kind of thing. And then I booked my ticket the next day, and we were like texting. And then I had 5 months until I left. And I think because we had that time limit, it like sped everything up. Like I feel like we dated more. We said I love you really fast. And then I love you. No, but then when I actually finally went traveling 5 months later, we were both like, ooh, like didn't want to leave each other. Yeah. And I think then we just knew he was like the one. I was the one.
You were the one.
We were the ones.
We were the ones.
And that was it. Yeah. But I think you do know, like as soon as I met you, I was like, oh, he's really nice. And
no, you just said that you told me you was going travelling and like you were...
No, but when we first met, like that night, we swapped numbers. And he was like, I'll call you tomorrow or whatever. And then he actually called.
I leant on my phone.
I was like, what? That never happens. And then
like, I was calling to. I've got to speak to her now. I was trying to text and I pressed call and like then she was really impressed that I called. I was like, yeah, I meant to do this.
How supportive is your hubby with your channel? I would say he's very supportive now. Like if I'm ever like I need to film a video, you will happily take the boys to the park or take them out if I just need an hour, or yeah, you're
Give
just
them
really
sweets to keep them quiet.
The next question is advice for couples setting up businesses, both online, Emily, and bricks and mortar, Matt. So I think with any business setup, give it 2 years before you see like real results, because for both of us, nothing really happened for the first 2 years. It's like we needed that time to just build, and then you could kind of maybe see something happening after that. For me, it was more like 3 years. For you, it was like 2 years.
Yeah.
Before you started making like a profit.
Yeah.
But it's tough, and I think if there's any way you can have your job, your day job, and build something on the side in the evenings or in your like little pockets of time, do that, and then you can like build it alongside having an income, because it's so hard just, you know, solely relying on that business, isn't it? Whereas like for your business, it was like you just jumped and like did it, and it was like a really hard few years. But for me, it was like I kind of grew it alongside my day job.
Doing something, yeah.
Yeah, and then when that matched that, I was like, okay.
Actually is a better business model.
I can do it. But then obviously because it's an online business, it was easier to do that.
Yeah, and you could work in and around hours, whereas obviously what I was doing was like taking up all my time.
I think now that we're both like entrepreneurs, I would totally say to anyone watching this, if you have a business idea or if you have a passion to do something that is not what you're currently doing, go for it. Like, try and build something on the side. It makes such a huge difference to your life if you can have something that you actually love doing. It doesn't feel like work then. And although it's scary, like, you wouldn't believe, like, I never thought that this channel would grow at all, and now it's like my day job.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't have anything to lose,
so
did
go
you?
for it, guys. Yeah. Start an Instagram page or a blog or a vlog or a something, and if you do it consistently over time, one day it will. The next question is, how often do you guys plan a proper date night?
Every 4 years.
Yeah, we really struggle with childcare because we pretty much rely on your mum, don't we? Because my mum obviously lives abroad, and Matt's dad lives abroad, and yeah, it's pretty much your mum, and she works and she has other grandchildren as well. So it's hard to book it in, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's nice when like something comes up or we have an excuse to.
Yeah,
like,
we book it in advance. We're okay. It's like
for anniversaries, birthdays.
But we've got 3 young children. We don't have a problem with it. It's like it's part and parcel of life.
Yeah.
In 10 years' time, we're not going to have that. So not even that.
Oh, don't
6,
say
7
that.
years' time, and Fraser can babysit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're pretty much like, this is a life stage, and one day we'll be able to go out for dinner all the time and have nothing to talk about.
And we'll miss the kids being young, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not party animals anyway, are we? So it's...
No, and I think it helps that the boys have like a really good routine, like they go down at quite a good time, like so we can spend time together every night and work side by side.
Emily, how do you cope with kids and a husband? Good question.
Is that the question?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Having 4 kids, I mean having 3 kids and a husband. It's okay. What is your favourite thing to do without the kids? Do you know what mine is? You know, when we were like just a couple without kids, every time we were like in a shopping mall or something and on an escalator, we would like cuddle and you'd be like, escalator love.
Whereas now I'm like, oh, have you got the pram or you hold the bag? Yeah, go in the lift.
No, but whenever we're on an escalator, we're like, escalator love. I don't know where that's come from.
I don't remember that.
He actually sings a little song. Sing it.
We don't really do that.
Sing it. Which celebrity couple are you most like?
Keenan and Kel. No, Ann and Dec.
Which Dec? No.
Oh, joking.
Oh. Holly Willoughby and Phil.
That's quite a good one.
Thank you.
Emily, I thought we was doing a Q&A. Not your life story.
Is that enough then? Have we done enough? Are you the same age? Matt's 2 years older.
3.
2?
Sometimes 3,
sometimes 3, yeah.
I'm 3 years older for 2 months.
Yeah.
So in answer to this question, no, we're not the same age. I know I look 20 years older.
don't.
It's because I do all the chores.
Skin is incredible. And the last question we had loads was, would we ever get a pet? And I've said it before on Instagram, but this man is allergic to most animals.
Harold Bishop, if you ever watched Neighbours.
What, is he allergic
Obviously
to
no
stuff?
one did. I didn't watch it, it's just what I've heard.
Is he allergic to stuff?
Apparently.
Oh, right. So yeah, my mum has a dog, and whenever we visit, like, he gets really itchy eyes, and he, like...
The dog, not your mum.
He's really bad for, like, the whole time we're there. So, loads of people have said about hypoallergenic animals.
Come on, mate.
But even some of them affect Matt, and some people have said, oh, if you get one after a couple of weeks, then you adjust, but... We couldn't,
don't want to find out.
Yeah, we just couldn't take the risk of like getting a dog and the kids falling in love with it, and then Matt still being like sniffly and stuff. So I think
have to go.
Yeah, I think it's a no unless we get some sort of turtle or fish.
That's an idea. Turtle.
Like where we're here, I'm getting my accent back, Irish accent.
No, sure. I don't think we should get a turtle. Maybe a tortoise.
What?
The turtle's quite extreme.
Okay. A tortoise, just...
You get a load of hate for that one.
Oh my god.
You put the turtle in the bath.
Okay, we're not getting a pet, is the answer. Yeah? Yeah. Right. But I think I'm going to end the vlog here because our bums are numb and it's probably quite long by now. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry about the lighting and the background and just
the company.
The company. But I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any other questions, put them in the comments down below because we always read them. And thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.